Fishing with jig heads around the 1/8 to 1/4 ounce size, which means that we can get down to those bottom areas quite quickly. We're casting up into the shallows and then gradually hopping that soft plastic up off the shallow area and down into those deeper spots where the flathead are probably going to be sitting in wait. Just hopping a little Berkley soft plastic down that ledge. A really brightly coloured one. This water's a little bit murky. And a flathead sitting down there in ambush mode. Stevie. Lovely. These are right, they're a little bit tough at the moment, so we'll take all of the legals we can. Just by hopping this little 3-inch Berkley powerbait hawg off a little weeded edge, I've dropped it down into a couple of metres and this little legal flathead's come up and eaten it. These plastics make for really nice options, really brightly coloured, particularly when the water's a little bit murky. They stand out really nicely, as well as all the little legs and tentacles which come off these. As you jig them, they tend to wiggle around in the water and put out some of those vibrations that these fish tune into very quickly. We're starting to fish with the wind as well. It's starting to blow quite well, which makes fishing a little bit challenging at times, particularly if you fish into the wind. What we've opted to do is set ourselves up on a drift where we can drift with the wind behind us and run our way down a drop off. By that I mean we've spotted a nice weeded shallow area that drops off into some slightly deeper water, and we've got the wind at our backs and it's letting us drift along that edge where the flathead might be lying in wait at this stage of the tide. By hopping these guys down that edge and keeping it close to the bottom throughout the retrieve, stand a good chance of catching some of these guys.
Ooh, that was a little touch, yeah.
Steve was able to feel that bite because he's managing his line. Probably one of the most important things you can do when you're flathead fishing with soft plastics, or any sinking lure for that matter, is manage your line. When it's windy like this, it's not always that easy, but if you can manage that line and keep control of that lure, you're always managing exactly where that lure is in relation to the bottom, but you're also feeling the moment you get that bite. And these fish can pick a lure up and they can also spit it out very quickly. So the moment you feel that little tap or slight loss of weight, when you know in that instant that a fish has picked that lure up, it allows you to quickly strike and set a hook.
Yeah, always watch the line too, because sometimes you can see that line flick and sometimes you don't feel it. So it's always handy to watch it and just see, all of a sudden it'll do something different. It'll just a sharp little twitch, and you know a fish has just inhaled it. So 9 times out of 10, as soon as you lift after you've had that, there's something hanging on the end. And hopefully today it's a nice big flathead.
These are right. Well done, good net job too, Stevie. Oh, that's a beast, mate. You want a net?
Yeah, I don't care. It's 5 points.